I mean, if you're really
Good
hoping,
way to start with that is to introduce yourself to them. Speaking of which,
oh fuck,
dude,
what's your point, Michael?
we do introduction.
I think this is something that we should actually timestamp. Um, it should actually be kind of like, okay, so where in this episode do the introductions come? Oh, look, it's over. It's almost 2 hours in. Michael, is there something you wanted to say?
No, no, nothing at all.
You don't want to introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. I suppose I could if you
Oh,
insist.
okay. All right.
um, I'm Michael. I'm from Ontario. Well, from Ireland, but live in Ontario. I was diagnosed as autistic about a year ago, at the age of 42. Um, and I want to engage with other autistic people and show others that we actually can engage in our own way that is different but just as valid and interesting. And I hope some other people get that experience to realize that they're not broken, and that by listening to other people like us speak, that they're not alone.
Not alone.
That's you.
Oh, and then there's me.
Yeah.
I'm Tango. I'm in my early 30s. Figured out 7 or 8 years ago that I was autistic. I'm kind of sort of from the Midwest, but was also an army brat. Moved around a lot. I spent 5 years off grid, Southeast Alaska. It was really off grid that helped me. When you strip all of society and people away, and you still have all of these weird traits, and you're not functioning very well, that's when you start to put the clues together. So I figured out off grid that I was autistic, and then I come back to the world and I find my people to make friends. And yeah, I want, part of participating in this podcast is hopefully, building community and whatnot. And you can always check out audicom.mn.co. Maybe there'll be a link in the podcast description if you are autistic and looking for community. If you're not autistic and you're looking to learn more about autism, there's other places for that. Audicom is for autistic 18 plus adults only, just to be technical. I don't know why that's in my introduction, but there you go.
Although I would say if you're not autistic and you've gotten this far, I think you should rethink whether you're autistic or
Yeah, you could look into it. That's very true.
My name is Robert. I'm 62. And I learned I was autistic when I was 50, which explained a lifetime of feeling like I was broken, to echo something Michael just said. Learning that I was autistic started to explain some things, but it wasn't until I started meeting other autistic people, people who admitted that they were autistic, that my life really changed. And 3 years ago, I started this podcast with Rafael Monteso. Shout out, Rafael.
Raphael.
And through it, we have found a large number of people throughout the world in over 50 countries who have written to let us know that knowing that it is possible for autistic people to laugh, to talk to each other, to have fun, and to revel in the fact that we are different has changed their lives. And I hope this will help to change yours as it has ours.